Then we pump those profits back into the profit cycle to generate even more profits. And I know what you're going to say. Profits? Yes, Stan. You're soaking in them.
Hey everybody, how's it going? This is your boy ExtrmWill with Extreme Tech. We're going to do another video real quick here on salad. Kind of what it's been making. A little harder to tell and look at right now, but kind of, it was trash there for quite a bit. This right here, this line right here is 19 cents every 15 minutes. I have 29 machines. So, I mean, this kind of trash here where it was right at this 20-cent mark, that was going on for, 15 to 20 hours. I kind of wish you could scroll back a little bit more to see it. If you look at the last 7 days, see, yesterday I only made $28 total. The day before that was $32. But before all this, before everything went mandatory to be on 1.7, I made $45. And then the day it went mandatory, I made $35.80. And then that first day I made 27. So I was like, okay, if they had to turn all the jobs off, to turn all of our machines off, basically, they would have had to stop all the customer jobs. They probably angered all the customers. So I figured we had to wait for the customers to turn everything back on. But the earnings haven't really been that good. This $32, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not the 45, but I didn't do anything wrong, so I don't see why it should be there. This $28 is pretty bad. Starting to get a little closer to not necessarily being as profitable. If I'd have woken up this morning and it would have still been in this like 17 to 20 cents every 15-minute block, I was ready to shut basically everything off. I was going to keep my 330.90s running, because if I'm making, or my 340.90s running, because if I'm in that $15 to $20 a day range, my 340.90s should be able to make that by themselves. So I figured I would just shut all of the rest of my machines off, because it meant basically like nothing was really working, and I figured I would have kept everything off until they started telling us how much we were actually making per machine again. But this is going to be good enough. It looks like the best block I had here was 37 cents. So if the best block I'd had, this whole thing here, this is, 32 to 37 cents over the last 6 hours or so. So actually, wait, no, the lowest is 31 cents. So one way you can kind of calculate this out, because it's all over the place, it's really hard to tell. But if it stays down here in like the 17 to 22 cents, I'm making between, like $15 to $20 or $15 to $22, $17 to $22. Because you'd multiply, these are 15-minute blocks, so you multiply them by 4 and then multiply it by 24. And then you have to figure out which one is the average for your day to figure out how much you were making for that day. So while it was down here in like just throwing trash for, I did that for like 24 to 30 hours. It's just no work at all. While it was down in the gutters like that, it's not really as profitable for me to be running. So I was tempted to start turning everything off. I figured I'd wait until the morning, just, I'd sleep on it, give it one more day and see what it does. And then it looks like this is up just enough where I'm not going to worry about it now, because I should still make, the last 24 hours I made $26, but this looks like I will probably make over $30 or be right at that $30 mark for today. And then hopefully it gets better. I was not looking at my GPU resources when I checked everything. When I get home tonight, I'll have to look at everything and see if it looks, I have crypto mining turned off, but if it looks like they're trying to do crypto mining right now and that's why they have everything shut down, if it looks like they're trying to do crypto mining on my machines where they're using a ton of resources, and it doesn't look like I'm actually getting paid anything for it, I'm getting paid very minimal for everything, then I'm going to have to get pretty frustrated. But it looks like it's making just enough to not want to shut everything off. Look at the last 30 days. You can see there was a hurricane like back here. It had started to recover. I think this is still quite a bit of ways after the hurricane. And then here was major hurricane. And then kind of doing all right. Started doing really good, and then they forced stupid 1.7.0 mandatory, which it looked a little bit better because at least somewhere around here they actually started reporting correctly what you were making. They were able to clean the bug up when they did all the updates in a row, where it was just misreporting your whether machines were actually, or how much you were making per machine when you were looking at the individual machines. But we'll take one look real quick at a machine just so you can see it's still not working correctly. Well, they're going to say it's working correctly, but they're not telling you whether this is in a job, and this looks like I literally cannot even tell right now if this is in a job or not. This looks like this might be idle. Yeah, I can't even tell from looking at that. Like, the VMEM is up, which means it's working, but it's not really doing a whole lot, so I can't tell if that's even... It's probably not active in a job right now. But it could be. It could just be idle in that job. It's too hard to tell. It's not actually using resources if it is in a job. But yeah, that's my salad update for right now. It was looking terrible. I was ready to shut basically everything down, but right now, oh, and then it tanked off again. But it looks like it's making just enough where I'll keep sucking it up and riding it out, and we'll see what happens. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, come on back. You got questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below, and I'll get back to them later. Peace.